Why did Judas betray Jesus? Threatened by Jesus' teachings, the Jewish leadership plotted to kill him. Judas accepted 30 pieces of silver to reveal Jesus' location in the Garden of Gethsemane so they could arrest him. Judas's reasons aren't stated, and we can't enter his mind. However, we can try to make reasonable assumptions based on the scriptures. For example, both Luke and John suggest Satan had an evil influence over him. But first, some important background. As an apostle, Judas was in the closest inner circle of our Lord's friendship and love. For 3 years, he watched as Jesus performed miracles, healing the sick and raising the dead. He heard Jesus' teachings, witnessed his compassion, and saw firsthand his incredible knowledge of the scriptures. They talked, ate, and traveled together. Jesus was loving and kind to his apostles. He protected them and cared for them like a shepherd tends to his flock of sheep. During his last week on earth, Jesus had been saying he would die. Instead of learning from and caring for Jesus in his last days, Judas was thinking about money. When Mary poured expensive perfume on Jesus' head and feet, symbolizing preparing him for burial, Judas said the perfume should have been sold and the money given to the poor. But John said he didn't say this because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief. He was in charge of the money bag and would steal part of what was put in it. It has been suggested that by betraying the Lord, Judas might have been trying to bring about God's kingdom sooner. By delivering Jesus to the authorities, as God's Son with unlimited power available to him, maybe Judas imagined Jesus would proclaim himself king and overthrow the Roman rulers who didn't treat the Jewish citizens very well. Another reason might simply be that he was greedy. The opposite of betrayal is loyalty. This means supporting, sticking by, and standing up for those who love us and put their trust in us. We protect and care for them. We will not turn our backs on them or leave them in times of trouble. So why did Judas betray Jesus? The Bible doesn't explicitly say, but the scriptures imply Satan had an evil influence over him and he was greedy for money. It's also possible he was trying to bring about God's kingdom sooner. Let's remember that trust is precious and we should be loyal to those we love, especially Jesus. Thank you for liking and subscribing.